Today we are talking about the carp control without hampering the ecosystem. Sydney International Regatta Centre has been trying to find the solutions to control the overgrowing macrophytes in the lakes, which has been a hindrance to the recreational programs such as kayaking, boating, fishing and so forth, which has affected the tourism sector, which will affect the local economy in the long run. We have been using carp as biocontrol for more than 50 years in the Northern Hemisphere, and there are numerous reports of effectiveness in the species in the control of macrophytes. The most widely used carp species are hybrid between Chinese carp and white amur. Being the triploid carp, it is also sterile. In case of escapements, it doesn't harm the environment as much as feral introduced fishes does.
The Regatta Centre has been using chemical control up till now, but it has some drawbacks, one of which is that it's not a long-term solution, and another is that it's not cost-effective and takes up a lot of time and manpower. One of the major environmental drawbacks is that when the plants die, they decompose in the water. This sucks out oxygen and leaves CO2, which in turn can kill all the fish and other plants in the water, leading to catastrophic death. But it has some positives as well. It's fast and acts quickly, acts well. They can guarantee up to 80% of the plants die if used correctly, in the right quantities, at the right time of year, and when the plants are young. Also, the water is only off limits while the chemicals are being applied. So, the company can still make money off the water even while the chemicals are doing their job.
As previously stated, the most widely used species of carp involved with biocontrol is a hybrid between the Chinese carp and the white amur. The pros of using this particular species of carp is that they are well suited to the task of eliminating the weeds in the area. They grow fast and feed naturally and predominantly on this particular species of weed. This solution is also a long-term one, as the diploid species, the species that can breed, have provided control for up to 8 to 10 years. And the triploid species, the ones that can't breed, provide a control for the plants for up to 3 to 4 years. The cons to using the carp, however, are that they have potential to become a pest. They also have a potential for recycling the nutrients as they eat, die and decompose. The carp are also known for being selective in their eating areas, where the problem being that if they deplete one area with the weeds, then the issues with that area can be quite severe.
Mechanical management is a process in which machinery is used to remove macrophytes from an ecosystem. For small waterways, a small hand rake is used, but for larger lakes, the machine used is a hydraulic excavator. The effects of using a mechanical management on ecosystems of the lake is majoritively negative, as it increases the turbidity of the water and can potentially cause it to become hypoxic. When the machine removes the macrophytes, it also raises the sediments onto the water, which decreases the water clarity, limiting light penetration, which can impede the feeding activity of the fish. The cutting of the plants also releases solutes, causing changes in the water chemistry and eutrophication. The plants left to decay will deoxygenate the water, which can lead to a hypoxic ecosystem. The machinery also disturbs the other organisms in the lake while removing the macrophytes. Therefore, this solution is detrimental to the lake, and it's only a fast and short-term solution.
All right, Ravi, we know all the facts. What is the possible solution? Let's break things down.
Well, the best possible solution, Beck, will be the introduction of the carp to the lake. It has a lot of advantages compared to the use of chemical or mechanical methods. Much cheaper to introduce. It's also environmentally better, and it's also good for the environment in the long term, given that the carp itself is sterile and would be reproducing, and that you will cut off in case it escapes the other problems that it might have caused to the environment.
removal of these plants really necessary at all? Are they doing that much damage?
Yes, for the health of the lake, it will be very, very important, if not utmost important, that we should keep the waterways clear and clean and suitable for swimming, suitable for fishing, and suitable for other recreational activities that people might undertake.
Thank you very much for today. We'd like to thank you for your participation in our program today, brought to you by uws.edu.au.